This is Chilling.
For the past few years, TikTok has been the fastest growing app in the entire world, boasting over 1 billion users. And this was facilitated by the COVID-19 pandemic. You know, during those long dreaded months of hibernation, people used to get bored, so they resorted to downloading that app. In Uganda, a vibrant community of TikTokers has captured the attention of people, you know, through humor, through entertainment, education, and so many things. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are very delighted to have a very special gentleman. He's a very funny person. You're going to love him. He goes by the names of Dr. Kimera Solomon. He is a practioner, a true doctor, and I'm very certain he's going to show up in his scrubs if you don't believe me. Those that know him have seen him practice at a certain hospital or in several hospitals. He is here and he's here to tell us his story and how he came to get familiar with the app, and when he decided to make that firm decision of picking up his phone to record himself and educate you in a very medical way. My name is Drago more than ever, and I want to welcome you to the best show in the world. This is Chilling. Welcome to the best of the good life. Please hang around.
Dr.Solomon Kimera is known for his innovative storytelling, comic skits, and relatable content in the field of medicine that strikes a chord with Ugandan youth, bringing something unique to the table.
Bwoba gwe ne bbaawo mwagala tugoba mu ggwanga tulibalekeremu temutakwesa bukambo we
sawa nawe kola mulimu
gyange bitige ebisebo byange by'emaaso mubitadde mu batikka muwala wuyo oli muwala muto myaka 23.
TikTok has emerged as a platform where creativity knows no boundaries, and Uganda's Gen Z population has really salvaged that in many ways. They have created these very short video formats that can be so enticing, and this has also microwaved a new generation of influencers. Now today we are very delighted to have a very creative young man in this field of TikTok. Now he has found a way of infusing the medical aspect of it through his videos, and I'm a great fan. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Kimera Solomon. I pronounce your name right?
Yeah, exactly.
And you originate from the East, is it true?
Not from the East. Central. Ndi musajja mulangira. Oyo yali kato Kimera. Oyo mulala siyenze.
Tumayika nakayimba kono omusajja.
Bwasunguwala sunguwala yamala yaseta. Saula. Yeah, that guy is also called Kimera, but I'm Kimera Solomon. I'm a Muganda boy.
Yeah.
Both my parents are Baganda, and I grew up in Kampala. So I'm to Muganda.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Back to the bones.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I know we're going to delve into this whole TikTok shebang, which is very fascinating. It's one of the reasons I looked up for you. But I want to find out about your growing up as a child. Which kind of a child were you growing up? Were you this enthusiast as a child growing up?
In a nutshell, I can say I was a lucky boy.
How lucky?
I was just a lucky boy, because of course we grew up against odds and stuff. You are not born to the best family and stuff, but you know, you are born in Uganda. You have to put your stuff together,
yeah,
and see a way through. Yeah, I can't say childhood was that easy. Yeah. I can say it was good this far. Yeah, it was good this far.
And siblings.
Yeah. I have siblings.
What position are you?
I do. I'm a firstborn. From the look of things, you can say I'm a firstborn. Can't you see that, bro? Yeah, I'm a firstborn, and I have siblings. Yeah, quite a number.
For some reason, I thought you were the lastborn.
Why?
Stubbornness.
No, not really. Actually, it's not stubbornness. It's creativity.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
it's creativity. But I'm a firstborn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
to
kind of
both my
schools did you
parents.
go to?
Yeah, I went to primary, secondary. Oh.
Yeah, no, let's give them credit, by the way.
Yeah,
A lot of
yeah.
people don't like
Actually,
to do that, but let's plug them in.
yeah, exactly. It makes sense because those are our roots.
Yeah.
They make us who we are.
The OBs and
Yeah.
OGs are going to tune in.
Yeah, exactly. So my primary school, I went to Trinity Children's Center, halfway.
Where
after
is
around,
that?
it's in Kabawa.
Yeah.
It's in Kabawa. It was a very good school. Actually, they always say the English that people speak is way from their kindergarten and primary school. You know that, right?
Solo, are you a planned kid?
So no, I'm not. No, no, I'm just saying. Like, so I really credit my early basic school that I went to because they lay the foundation that you are.
Okay.
This university finds you when you're already built. You have the cores and the principles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went to Trinity Children's Center in Kabawa. Then I also went to Kasozi Junior School for my P6 and P7.
Right.
Yeah, where I did my POE from. And I excelled, obviously.
Definitely.
Yeah, I excelled because it's a good school. So I went to Maryland High School for my high school.
Yeah.
For my secondary school, senior and up to senior 6. It's
Where's
a
that,
school.
Maryland?
Maryland High School. M with E, not M with A. There is a Maryland with A.
Yeah.
But it's MERRY. Maryland.
Where
Yeah,
is
it's in Entebbe. At the shore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we studied at the beach.
It's a famous school.
Exactly.
It's a SDA school.
It's too, but like it's just on point. SDA, core values of God, principles, the education, everything is just perfect.
I happened to be there one time. It's a very beautiful place.
It's very beautiful. That
Like-
like the ambience is so serene. Like everything is just on point.
Like literally, when you say the shores, the
shores.
school is just
at
on
the shore, it's
shore.
a beach actually.
See me again, into you rush somewhere on the beach. No,
Exactly, it's at
you
the
just
shore.
step out and the water is just.
So you feel the beautiful breezes every time we're reading your books at the shores. Like why wouldn't the science sink? Think about it.
There is where I pick you from. Why sciences, bro? It's the thing that was complicated for all of us. I ran away from all the chemistry classes, and if I tell you what I got in senior,
I chose sciences. I can say, yes, I love them. But again, there is love and then there is having the ability to grasp. Because you realize sciences, I won't say the arts are, it's a walkover, no. But sciences, they have an extra effort that is demanded, you know.
I can tell you how hard.
Yes, you can relate, I know. I know.
Yeah.
Bro, I know. You are the perfect people to tell actually the perfect person to tell people out there that sciences are really not just a thing, you get.
Man.
Yeah, so I chose sciences because first of all I can say back to what I said, I was lucky.
Yeah.
I could sit in class and understand a bit faster than my colleagues.
Okay.
I'm trying to be polite. Am I rude?
Why are you modest as a person? Let me first ask you that. Let's take that out of the interview first. Why are you so modest as a person? Yeah, because we all know you've got the brains. We all know you have the creativity, and what you do is not just for fun, but it's informal. It's
Edutainment.
Edutainment.
Yeah, exactly.
You pulled the word out of my mouth. Edutainment.
Edutainment.
There's a way how you make those medical things sound so fancy.
Yeah, exactly. So when I went to high school, I did sciences. I finished. I went to Gulu University for my medicine and surgery.
Excuse me.
Actually, people. I don't know why. Yeah, I was trying to seek knowledge. Those are the extra steps you have to take to seek knowledge. I went to Gulu University and I did Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm a doctor, certified. So I realized, yes, we are doctors. We are in the hospital. You come, you are sick, you have ulcers. Let me say, and maybe I treat you, you get improvement in your symptoms. Now you're going to go back home, you come back with another infection, a new infection of ulcers. Now, no matter how much we teach people in the hospital that, please wash your hands before eating food because it can help you can end up getting ulcers.
Yeah.
You get. Because it's fecal-oral. Studies have shown that it's fecal-oral. You get spread like kind of like typhoid and stuff. So when I tell you, please wash your hands before eating food, use soap, kwata sabuni okuba ekyovu muvubuka oyina okukwata sabuni n'okuba ki n'okuba ekyovu. So when I tell you in the hospital, no matter how much I shout, no matter how much I be polite and stuff, it won't sink. But you realize there is a way we can bring it to the public. Like for instance, mpox. In the hospital, monkeypox is a real thing. It's happening. And it's a very serious illness, by the way. no funeral rashes, there's no fevers, general body pains, hip pains, back pains. But if you come and make a video and you're telling people, monkeypox is here and it's infectious, blah, blah, do this so that you don't get it, people will not understand. But I realize if you get the camera, if you get your phone or camera, whichever the case, with the creativity you have in your mind, you come up with an idea. How do I make people learn something serious in a comic way? Because it sinks. You realize when people open social media, they open social media not to stress themselves or not to learn new things. No. Everyone opens, when you tap TikTok and you open it, what you're looking for is relaxing from the stress after the end of the day.
Humor
you get
and relaxation.
So when you open your TikTok and you realize there is this video coming up, it's Dr. Solomon, but he's seated there teaching you like how other people do. Yeah. They teach you, monkeypox is here, do this, blah, blah. You realize people have a very short attention span. Studies have shown that like on TikTok, the engagement, like people's attention lasts only 3 seconds.
Now, that is it, and that's all you get.
Yes. So 3 seconds, if within 3 seconds you've not given someone a reason to stay behind and watch a video, they will scroll. No matter how important the information is in the video.
Dr. Solo, check this out. The same formula, and I also notice when it comes to broadcasting TV, a person cannot really want to be glued on TV for more than 30 minutes.
Exactly.
I mean, make it as short and quick
as
and
possible,
informative as it
and engaging
as
possible.
All right, Dr. Solo, there's been a misconception about which specific field do you really, where is your niche? Your niche, sorry.
Yeah.
Where is your niche in when it comes to the medical aspect? Are you a dentist? Are you, like you said, you've done surgeon before, you've done, where do you fall?
Yeah, about that, I'm a general practitioner.
Okay.
Like any disease you come with, I can help you. I can help you with the basics. Like any disease you come with, I'm a general practitioner. I'm a medical officer.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not special. I'm not a gynecologist. I'm not a surgeon. I'm not a what. I'm just a general practitioner. I'm not a specialized. I'm not a specialized. Bro, I'm too young to look at me. Specialists have their looks. Yeah. You can see them that these guys have been in the field for some time.
The older you get in this field,
not the older, you go back to school. And before going back to school, you have to practice for some years.
Okay.
So practicing for some years, it comes with time. Even applying to a university for masters in medicine. You can master in surgery, master in obstetrics and gynecology, pediatrics, or whichever specialty you want. ENT, orthopedic surgery. You can master in any, but they need some more experience for you to master. Even when you apply to those universities, the public universities that teach these masters of medicine, they may not admit you on the go. So you keep trying, you try like that. So in that manner, time is going, and really the time will show on your face. You get.
What is the most fun?
The most, like in the specialties? Yeah. I think I love obstetrics and gynecology.
Of course, you had to say that. We're going to we shall be back shortly with Dr.
No, you got me wrong, bro.
You try to.
No, I'm just serious about caring for these mothers and stuff.
Till it goes on a break. Man, this guy is funny in person. He is a very impressive TikToker. If you've not seen his material, please, it's going to be flowing all over this interview and you get familiar to it. But more professionally, he's a doctor and he's here to tell us about his life, where all this whole thing started and when he really got that idea of picking up a phone and deciding to record himself. Where did that come from? So we're going for a break. We shall be back shortly. This is Stealing. Alright guys, I'm so delighted. Welcome back to that very short commercial break. Now, Chilling is ready to shift some gears. And guess what? We're going to be talking to a very empowering woman. Little by little, we are starting to notice that at least the world is paying attention to the voices of women, But let's not get carried away because there's still a lot that has to be done when it comes to gender equality. Now, UBC being a very national broadcaster, he has taken on that mandate of creating an equal platform for these ladies through a very well packaged show that I love to call Super Soul Sisters. And once they announced this face to be the host of it, I got too carried away and excited. I was like, yeah, my girl, get in there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's always this charming to sit with a colleague that you work with. Yeah?
I know, it's interesting, especially when you work outside, like you're in the editing suit and then you're outside chatting.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
It feels like
I'm also excited to be
it's a brother and sister relationship.
Yes, and I'm also your fan. You know, I always tell you I watch the
Man,
show. It's
listen,
so nice. I was like, when will I get in there?
Listen, that show is so befitting of you. I mean, okay, I give some kudos to the ones that hosted it before, but you give it a different perspective. You put a different twist to it.
Yes.
The way how you relate with your guests, the love, the passion that you do, and the correlation is so beautiful. I mean, you keep on relating to your own personal stories when you're seated with these people. How does it feel to extract content from guests that you host, like those inspiring ladies?
My brother Ibra. You see, the thing is, first of all, we have to know. I want to first give you credit for having this show and then also for hosting us. You know, it's an opportunity for us to share what women really want, what Super Soul Sisters is all about. But coming to your question, ladies are naturally laid back. There are very few ladies who can, take the bull by the horn.
Oh, yeah.
Some of us are like that.
Yeah.
But there are some people who are laid back. So because of the training that I've had in journalism and also being in this journalism field for quite a long time, it has kind of tricked me into understanding that when you're relating with people, you have to relate in their perspective.
Yeah.
Like some of these cases, people have really sad stories. So as a host, sometimes I also like, God, I want to cut some onions, I want to cry, but you're like, the most important thing is to pass the message.
Yeah.
So some of these ladies come with hard stories. Some are very interesting. So it's just that the way I do it is I go from the perspective of the person. If you have vibe, we go with vibe.
Yeah.
If you are solo, I try to bring that vibe out so that someone feels part of. Because also appearing on TV is not something easy for some people who are laid back. So it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of,
you tell me. You can give me some tips, Jamie. I mean, how did you get rid of the nerves? When they say camera action, I mean, lights are on. It's so intimidating. This alone is just so intimidating. How did you cope?
It doesn't intimidate me because by the time I come on set and I really have this message that I want to pass, I come with passion. I come like a representative of women because so many women want to tell their stories, but they don't have a platform. Now, me, whom God has given opportunity and that talent to speak in public, I mean, without fear, without her being nervous, I use that properly.
Specifically, Super Soul Sisters is pulling up something off its sleeves. What are you working on? What is coming in December?
Now, Ibra, when we talk about ladies, I'm so passionate. As in, what we are preparing is for the young girls. We've been into so much of people who are mature ladies, but we said we are leaving out a young generation, which we want to be somewhere in future. So we came up with a program for young girls. We did auditions, we selected them, and they come and tell their stories. The most inspiring story takes the prize. Yeah. So we did auditions, we put them on Africa Vote for people to vote. Yeah. We don't do the things of corruption. Genuinely, if your story runs out better, you take the crown. So we are having this most inspiring story pageant, which is going to be on 14th of December at Nakasero Amphitheater. Yeah. We have already booked the place. There is enough parking, and we have to choose in the center of the town.
How is it going to work out? Are there tickets to be bought?
Yes, there are tickets. Okay, we have tickets for 20,000 for general, anyone who wants to do it, to come there, and then we have 500 for a table. Then we have VIP for 1 million for like an organization, like the Trailblazers who want to support girls. And then also one thing I wanted to say, since you've given me opportunities, we partnered with Fawe. Fawe helps young girls to give them scholarships.
What is that? That's an acronym for what?
It is Fawe Uganda, the foundation for something like they encourage girls to go to school. They pay for their school fees.
Wow, that's amazing.
So now they have a campaign which is 20,000, 20K transformation campaign. Yeah. That campaign is meant to get money to help these girls. Already they helped some girls who were going to miss out exams this year. Oh. So now we are giving out, we partnered with them because their goal goes in tandem with ours. So we said, let us partner, and they're already on board, and we are asking people out there that the 20K, you can contribute 20K. even if you want to contribute like 1 million or 5 million or 10 million, but all this money is going to go to support these girls, especially these girls that we already under pageant. And then also, if any balances remain, we give to the girls who are really, really desperate, those who are in senior 4, senior 5, senior like primary 7 up to university. So that 20K transformation campaign is running with Super Soul Sisters and Fawe in Uganda.
Wow, that's amazing. Listen, talk about trailblazers. This is one we're having in the making. I love her passion. I love her enthusiasm. You know, the vibe and the energy that she brings is just so charming. Jamie, well done. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Well, as you've heard her advertise that, you go look out for that. December, it's coming in hot and sizzling. Please turn in and just witness the greatest storytellers that we have in this country. The world is all about women empowerment, all right? Just support them any way you can. All right, now, if you're not familiar with this program that this lovely lady, beautiful lady hosts, which is called Super Soul Sister, please have a look, and then later on you also take a look at the promo.
Super Soul Sisters ground-based inspiring story grand finale is here. With our theme of vision for the future, come and be part of this amazing yet inspiring pageant as we focus on the girls' life journey through storytelling to change people's lives. This December, Saturday the 14th, 2024 at Nakasero Primary School Amphitheatre from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. in partnership with Plan International Uganda and UBC TV. Ordinary tickets are sold at 20,000 shillings, VIP table at 500,000 shillings and 1 million Ugandan shillings. Be there.
TikTokers are not just entertainers, but they have really stood to become very big influencers in shaping up conversations that can be discussed in society. Which soul, when it comes to TikTok, that can really get you so enticing and exciting with so much educational entertainment than our Dr. Solo here. There's nobody that comes on top when it comes to him. You know, very many people shun away from things to do with medicines, mania, blah, blah, blah. But you've made it so interesting and fun for somebody to get to know. And they are really facts, you know, they are based on facts. I want to applaud you for that and say that you're really changing up the surface of TikTok. You know, I myself am not a TikTok subscriber because I have my own personal beliefs. I believe that TikTok is more of, quote me right, is more of a toxic app than the real good, happy aspect of it. A lot of people during dark hours, you know what happens. We won't mention on camera. So much propaganda that goes around, prostitution. Even some people have went ahead to call it a Trojan horse that Chinese have come up with, you know, to divert or to put a certain, whatever it is. So I'm really applauding you for coming out and doing the right thing. So brother, TikTok was invented in 2016. People came to know about it and being so practical in 2018. Why not then? Why didn't you apply on TikTok then? Why have you come out now?
Actually, I got so serious on TikTok. Okay, I won't say serious because back then, if I'm to compare with what it is now, by then I wasn't serious. But I started putting my videos on TikTok in COVID.
And why did you start by disguising your face so much? Because
actually, if you go back to the history,
the best filter you could get, my brother.
Okay, truth be told, when I saw that filter, it was adding up to what I was thinking. Because I had this.
What was that?
First of all, it was funny.
Yeah.
When I record a video with it,
funny, yeah.
like when I record a video with it, and I also look at the video, I feel like it's not me. So I look at this video, like after editing, I look at the video as though I'm just another content viewer. So I'm looking at this guy as a different soul of Dr. Solomon, and me, I'm Dr. Solomon. So I'm opening to see things that are going to make me laugh. You open, then boom, you see that filter. It will make you laugh before knowing what's going to tell you. So I put up a storyline. I bring it in a comic way, I put those punchlines and stuff to keep you locked in. Until when I drop my important message, I want you to understand. By the time I bring the information about monkeypox, you are already in love with what I'm doing. Another weekend to remind you that one puff of shisha is equal to smoking one stick of cigarettes. And smoking shisha for 45 minutes, that session is equivalent to smoking 106 of cigarettes.
The very first time you saw your video making rounds, which was it that first got you viral?
Actually, you reminded me that the first video I made, actually, I was on TikTok before this Dr. Solo thing. I used to be there the times of slow motion, those days of load electro. You know that girl? I used to see her corner, I used to love it. Those slow motion things, the dances. So they inspired me because I love dancing. Much as my environment doesn't allow me to most times, but I do love dancing.
Dancer, man. I've seen you pull some good strokes, huh?
So I was on TikTok way before that, and I had something like 3,000 followers. And I was feeling, yeah, I'm big. I have 3,000 people following me. I felt it gave me the euphoria. Yeah. But now, when I was finishing my medical school, one day I thought about it. Actually, I got a patient. It was a life experience at that very moment. This patient came. She was a woman. She was sick. So I tell her, okay, you're sick. This is your illness and stuff. I told her illness. But then she told me, but doctor, I'm afraid of injections. And I'm also not good at swallowing the tabs. When I swallow them, I vomit them immediately. So the options, I was out of options. My hands were tied. So I looked at this. So ethics do not allow me, professionalism does not allow me to tell her how I feel. Like, you're making work hard for me. How should I treat you? So in my mind, I was like, so this lady really thinks I'm going to treat her by black magic? Like, am I a witch doctor? Something like that. So I managed to whatever around. Then I went behind. I got my phone. I thought about it. So I filmed that. So kati ogamba toyagala mpiso toyagala nampeke wankujanja bisechi ozani musawo wa chinansi edaga oja dimira n'empiso nja zikuba in like a malicious way, but in a sense that I was bringing out what healthcare providers always feel.
You come in hardcore. You're like, but it's so impressive to see. What is your creative process like, Dr. Solo? How do you write your own scripts?
I can say most times, almost all the times, I write my scripts. Actually, when you start writing scripts, it gets tricky. Okay, I develop a script in my mind because I rarely write because I'm always so busy at the hospital. That's why people keep asking me, you guys, are you a doctor? When do you work? Because I'm always, whenever you see that 1 minute video on TikTok, it's just 1 minute. The remaining 23 hours and some minutes of the day, I'm at work.
I know it was
so
so hard to get you here.
Yeah, so I get the script in my head. I look around. I get creative, just like any content creator. I look around. I develop a script in my mind. I get my phone or a camera. I get someone to record me. Recently, I got someone on the team who, Omukugu. Abera unagamba kaddemu baba things like that,
just like Uncle Mo.
Yeah, just like Uncle Mo, exactly. But I love that guy, Uncle Mo. Shout out Uncle Mo, man.
He's a champ.
You're a champion, bro. Yeah. So I developed the script in my mind. We act it out randomly. I don't schedule randomly. When I get the free time, that free time at work, that time when people go for breakfast, for lunch break, I get my phone, I get the camera, I record something, an idea. I keep it.
Where do the ideas come from?
Like experiences, bro. Like around experiences, people's experiences. Like, you can tell me your story, and I think about.
Dr. Solo, remind people how to follow you on TikTok and any other social media app.
Hello, my people. Once again, it's Dr. Solo here. Solomon Kimera is my username on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. I'm not on other applications. Even X, I'm also on X, but I'm on and off. X needs more engagement and stuff. Yeah, I use Dr. Solomon Kimera everywhere. There are very many catfishes and stuff, but open those applications, TikTok, follow me, Instagram, go and follow, and then be ready for yet another thrill.
Such a very, very funny young man, and he's practically a doctor. He mentioned that you won't find him anywhere he won't mention, but if you're lucky enough and you land on him at a certain hospital, please, give him a handshake or thank him for the service that he's doing to push out that medical information to the public in a very humorous way. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for sticking with us from the beginning. I've been so much informed with this person I've had on the show. He's an impressive TikToker. I rarely have such kind of guests on the show, but because I'm so picky when it comes to TikTok, But Solo has really given me hope, and he tells me that, you know what, please try and create a platform for these people and let them come here and tell their stories. Good evening and have a good night. Take care and God bless you. Bye.